Hey everyone, CrystalFissure here, and today is part 23, I'm pretty sure, of my Spyro the Dragon Let's Play. And today we are in Metalhead. This is the fourth boss in the game, and it's quite a challenging level, I guess. It can be a bit confusing if you miss that annoying sewer section of the level, and yeah, it's quite one of my favourites. I like most of the levels in the series, so there's not really a level I hate. And if I really think about it, there is no real level I hate in the whole series. I mean, in all the other Spyro games, the crap ones, you know, like, they're not that good, but in the original Spyros, you know, all levels are quite uniquely designed. And I think the same with Crash Bandicoot 2, I love the level design of that. Crash 3, Crash 1, Ape Escape in particular has excellent level design, even though the game is generic in a sense that, you know, you go through like the Stone Age or whatever the hell the age is, you know, where, you know, like jungles, then you go into like the pit tombs and all that shit, like the Dark Ruins, that level, and Cryptic Relics. Then you go into Snowy Mammoth and all that, and then, you know, into the future. So it's quite generic, but the way the levels are designed in general is good. But yeah, I really shouldn't be talking about Ape Escape and Spyro LP, but I find the games, you know, similar, you know, in a way. Anyway, so a bit like, not as much, nowhere near as much as Treetops, but it can be a bit confusing at times, this level. You've got to fly down here. If you can be in the right, if you're a noob and you are in like the right direction, you'll be able to see this. But other than that, if you're not really hanging out near the edge, then you're probably not going to find this area. That's why I'm lucky enough to have known. I mean, I think, you know, like the second time I rented this, and then after the second time I rented it, I actually bought it from Movie Land or wherever. That was no intentional advertising. But yeah, when I actually bought it from there, I'm pretty sure that I didn't know where to go. I mean, the first time I think I'd realised where to go, and then the second time I just completely forgot where this was. I died like 3 times. But you know, that doesn't matter now, I guess. Anyway, here we are up here in the I don't know, not treetops, but the top of the level, I guess, the highest point in the level, I'm pretty sure. As you've noticed, like the whole level is just surrounded by like castle-ish gates. It's quite a nice ambience in this level, even though it sort of is spooky. It's always dark. Alright, now it's time to face Metalhead, I'm guessing. Unless there's some gems and shit down it. No, there's not. Got that chicken. I like flaming chicken. I like roasted chicken too. Siddiqui.
This big robot is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt its power supply.
And that's 58. The only Siddiqui is the only dragon in this level. Yeah, so now the boss, what you have to do is you can't physically actually attack Metalhead, but what you need to do is you need to hit those power generators, you could call them, I guess. And once you've hit the power generators, you'll run away like a scared little wimp. Another thing to note is that all these gems here, there's a plethora of gems here. As you may have seen, Metalhead, he actually throws the metal enemies at you. I guess that's why they are metal plated as well, Metalhead, you know. But yeah, so what he does is he throws them at you, and all the ones that he doesn't get to throw, he keeps them up there, and all the gems just, you know, when he dies, when he loses his lives, you know, then all those enemies just automatically die. And there we go, Metalhead's just collapsed to the ground. Which is good, because yeah, he's quite an interesting boss, but he's fairly easy. I mean, this is going to sound quite odd, but I actually find Dr. Shemp to be the hardest boss in the game. That sounds insane. I just hate how he always, what's the word, throws those stupid, no, not throws, I'm lost for words. Oh crap. How he always, you know, spins around. I can never ever hit him on the arse, which is where you meant to hit him. And no, I'm not gay for Dr. Shemp, but you always got to hit him on his back. And I always seem to miss, and then he always seems to kill me. I think I did a pretty dodgy job on part 13 in my Spyro the Dragon LP. I'm pretty sure it's part 13, or maybe 11 where I went to Dr. Shem. It's sort of a fail. I could have completed the level in like 3 minutes. And speaking of quick level completion, I've actually done this in almost record time. Not for like a world record or anything, but in general I think I've done actually quite well. Now another thing to note is that the gems that I've just collected right over there, they're not actually over there in the PAL version, and as I've mentioned many times, even though I'm Australian, I don't have the PAL version on ROM or anything, or in real life, because I actually own the disc, because I'm not a freeloader. But yeah, there's gems over that area, but doesn't really matter. It's not a big difference, it's just a minor thing that people mentioned. And Metalhead's done. So in the next part we're going to be going to Wild Flight, which is an annoying flight level. It's sort of easy, but yeah, I just don't really like the flight levels that much. I prefer the platforming, like most people do. You got to go down here. Cool. And so yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye.